Hello, my name is Brandon Heaslip from Colorfront. We're here at HPA 2020 in Rancho Mirage at the Westin. For 2020 HPA, well, we were heavily involved with a project called Lederhosen, which if you haven't heard about it yet, you should check it out online. It's on YouTube and a bunch of other places. But as Colorfront being the industry leader for dailies and mastering software, Joachim Zell came up to us and said, we really want you involved in this project. We're going to shoot a lot of cameras. It's going to be a crazy story that I wrote on my own. And everybody's helping for free. And we want to try to prove that the movement to the cloud isn't just a fad. It's actually something that we're all striving towards in the future. Right off the bat, we got 3 days worth of footage. There was sound issues, time code issues, something that is typical to a production the first couple days. So by day 3, things were worked out and time code was syncing, and the dailies were pretty automated. We used an ACES compliant workflow. So we had the normal ACES pipeline, but we also introduced the Colorfront CFE LMT node, which is a node that you can actually do scene referred and display referred corrections inside of it to the raw master files and still allow that to travel down the entire ACES pipeline for everybody to resolve, or Avid or Nuke and all the other various partners. After the dailies were done, we made Avid DNX 115. We made H.264s that went into Frame.io for dailies viewing. Then we also made ProRes HQ masters for all the marketing material. Then once the editors got rolling and they were in Avid Nexus and editing in the cloud, which is a pretty impressive workflow right off the bat, we then got an EDL of VFX pulls, of which we did all the VFX pulls and rendered 2K, 4K, SDR, and HDR OpenEXR files for the VFX teams and for Resolve. And then after that, a lot of it was a data management solution that we worked with AWS and a gentleman named Matt Herson. And we dealt with about a total of 10 terabytes of footage, which isn't a lot, but it was only a 3-day shoot for a 6-minute movie. Then we fast forward to day 1 of HPA, the super session, where we were integral in getting the dailies done on set in the conference live, from receiving the material, getting it, syncing it, doing a best light on it, and delivering it to Avid. It was about a half-hour turnaround. And they were immediately uploading it into Avid Nexus and editing. And then down the line, they didn't do any VFX pulls from any of the footage yesterday, but we were able to deliver everything in a timely manner. And now as they're wrapping up all the final deliverables, flat passes, 2K and 4K EXRs for masters, we're now getting those files, and we'll be facilitating pushing them into AWS S3 for distribution for people to use, test, and learn. One of the big things I think is that the movement to working in the cloud is something that is happening. There's a lot of steps that still need to be worked out. Production needs to understand the goods and the bads, and when they make a mistake, how that ripple effect goes down, whether it's lens metadata or lighting or syncing. All those things come to play down the line. But I think that with Movie Labs 2030, I think they're pretty on the ball with the 2030 date. And in my personal opinion, I think there's a lot of things, but we're definitely getting there. And Colorfront is striving to be the leader in onset and onset dailies in the cloud, and mastering in the cloud, as well as being able to QC your master files from the cloud with their new application, Cloud Player. But it's been a great and exciting adventure, a lot of learned lessons throughout the time, and I think it was a great venture into trying to get it all done with a bunch of great partner companies. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of the show.